Wilson Morales, Black Film TV. Hello, Leigh. How are you?
Great, Wilson. Nice to meet you.
Good. So we finally got this series. So why four women? Why Harlem? Let's start off with that.
Why four women? My best group of girlfriends growing up was four, and it always feels like a good, healthy number of balancing like group dynamics. There's like ways to break off and have those one-on-ones, and I think so much iconic women's television has centered on four women, and so why break the why break the formula? Why Harlem? Because I love it. It's such an amazing place to live. I moved there right out of college with a lot of my girlfriends, and we just fell in love with that neighborhood. It's a place where there's so much life and music and culture and language, and so much community and a real sense of belonging and being and wanting to, be a part and do your part to keep the legacy of that neighborhood going. And it's never been seen, in its modern iteration. And I think that is a whole shame, and it's been way too long. So I'm just really glad to be able to give people a taste of the place that I fell in love with.
Now, these women are not in their 20s, but yet they are still not, they're not there complete yet, because you have one character who's still hiding a relationship 2 years into it. You have another character who is obviously depressed because she didn't get the book deal. You got another character who's now going through it, whose marriage may be ending without spoiling things. And then you have another one who you think is at the right age to get married, but she's thinking things over, So, everybody has their own complexities, So like, when you guys are putting this together, did you ask yourselves, is this believable with these women at this age, at this time period?
Yeah, I think, I'm 37 and 38 now. So writing these characters at this age is really fun because it's like a reflection for me, like what that was like. And I do think there's this kind of like, you turn 30, a little post 30 moment, and you're doing all this inventory. Like, am I becoming the real grown up I want to be? And I think all of our characters are starting this season kind of asking themselves that question. Like, is this the beginning of the rest of my life? And if it is, I'm not sure this is what I want, or, I don't know. And so it's a really fun kind of place to start their journeys. And I think it's a very relatable place to be. And, as you kind of get into that real space of adulting, making tougher, decisions that, come at much greater stakes, and, just really trying to figure out, what your purpose in this life is. So I think it's a really fun place to meet them.
Then they're the guys, and I was like, please don't let the guys be dogs. Let them be nice. Let us root for these guys one way or the other. So even though it's a woman-centric show, but the guys are in there. But it's good that they're there's in the middle ground somewhere. If you know what I'm talking about.
I love the guys. I think the guys are so fun. We took a lot of care writing these guys. A lot of these guys are, modeled after my friends. I went to Spelman, and so my relationships with my Morehouse brothers are so important to me, and I love them so much. And, I wanted them to be able to watch this show and feel like I did them, did them proud and represented them well. I think even on both sides of the arguments and these romantic, encounters, you get where the guys are coming from, and you get where the girls are coming from. And, you can decide where you fall on the side of the argument. And I think that makes for fun TV, fun couple watching.
Hey, you got something going good. I just want to say before I let you go, I was a fan of Harlem Nights. I did go to the premiere, so it's been a minute, but hey, you keep Harlem in there. I like what you do with the billboards of Run the World or during episodes. So keep it going, and let's root for that season 2.
Thank you so much, Wilson.
Take care. Bye.